at the timer to see how much time you have to give your answer. Can you tell me your full name?
My full name is Earl Amusurrutia Medina.
How do you spell your surname?
It's spelled Amoucurrutia.
Where are you from?
I am from Torreon, Coahuila, Mexico. It's located in the north part of my country.
What do you like most about your hometown?
I like that it's a small city and you can know most of the people that live in here.
What's your job?
Currently, I am a finance administration student in Tec de Monterrey, and well, that's my only job to go to study.
What exactly does your job involve?
Well, my job involves assisting to class every day from Monday to Friday. I have to go like 8 hours approximately to do works. In I need to do my homework.
What made you decide on this kind of work?
Well, these careers involve a lot of numbers, specifically like money, graphs, and a lot of calculus, and that's why I decided to study this because I like all those sections of mathematics.
How do you use English in your work?
Well, I have like 5 classes in English, so I always practicing this language. I think it's the most important language all around the world, and you have to be perfect at it so that you can have more opportunities.
Part 2. Reading aloud. You will see 8 sentences on the screen. Read each sentence aloud after the tone. Look at the timer to see how much time you have to give your answer. Question 1.
This is the latest version of the plan.
Question 2.
These are the minutes of the last committee meeting.
Question 3.
Sales have risen faster than expected over the last quarter.
Question 4.
I will give you a summary of the figures at the end of my talk.
Question 5.
Mr. Bond apologizes for not being able to attend the reception.
Question 6.
Permission to develop the land must be gained in advance.
Question 7.
Dr. Clark would like you to phone her back before 3 o'clock.
Question 8.
The design should follow the guidelines set out in the tender specifications.
Part 3. Presentation. You will have 1 minute to talk about a topic. First, you have 40 seconds to read the task and prepare what you are going to say. You will then be given 1 minute to speak. Please begin speaking now.
I'm going to talk about where the perfect office to work in which I will include 3 different points, like where is the office, what the office should look like, and what facilities the office should have. In first, the office should be near my home so that the transportation does not require a lot of time and you can go easily anytime you want. The office should look like a good place to work in with good staff members that make you improve yourself for giving your best at the job. And the facilities should have a good air conditioning, good facilities that makes you work better and like to go to your job every day.
Part 4. Presentation with graphics. You will have 1 minute to talk about some visual information. First, you have 1 minute to look at the task and prepare what you are going to say. You will then be given 1 minute to speak. Please begin speaking now.
I'm going to talk about the information given by the charts about the changes that took place between 2005 and 2007. Well, in 2005, Pepco exports had more than a third quarter exports to Japan, covering the most important section in our exports, and just with that 10 and 15% to Brazil and Canada. In 2006, well, from a third quarter became only to 55%, decreasing a little bit, and Brazil taking a more important role in here. And in 2007, Japan decreased until 50%, just a half of our exports, and the other just...
Part 5. Communication activity. You will imagine you are in this situation. You have 40 seconds to read the task. How important do you think the location of a conference is?
A location of a conference is one of the most important points, because from that it depends that how many people will assist, because maybe it is far away and some people can go to there, so you have to think about it.
What equipment should a good conference center have?
The necessary equipment for the speakers to give an excellent conference, that they feel comfortable giving it, with all the things that they require.
What catering facilities do you expect to find in a good conference center?
Well, it needs to be a big place where all people can be without being uncomfortable, and with air conditioning and like a certain snack, so that they be good.
What makes a good conference speaker?
Well, a conference speaker needs to be qualified for a certain information to give to the public, and
What is the ideal length of a good conference?
a good conference should length from about 20 to 30 minutes, so that the public does not get bored and pay attention from the beginning until the end, and covering the most important points of the conference.
That's the end of the Bullats speaking test.